Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. Just to remind you that today is another great broadcast come from the OB studio here, and wherever you're watching from, last and join us on that's just what is happening around the world, and mostly we focus with Nigeria and Australia. You know, this time around, Australia and Nigeria is sharing similarity in terms of the election, but the campaigns are different. Why the Australian only just have a few days to you know, for people to vote and wait to, know our new leader. And Nigeria only still open around. We wonder what is going on. The world we live in, a lot of stuff going on that way. Kind of need more peace. We need more things to work accordingly. That people will have ways to jubilate and celebrate with their family. If you're around Australia, I'm not campaigning for Liberal Party, but I think they have done so much good things that we need to appreciate them. So if you want, you can vote for Liberal Party. If you are in Australia, please. I'm not a big fan of Green or Labour, but it's up to you. But this is my own view. So if you like, you can vote for Liberal Party. Let's just hang it on there. I hope that they will continue the work they have started. Okay. So in saying that, your political party in your areas, a lot of things have been going on in Australia. A few Nigerian party going on, so which I haven't been able to attend, been busy. So if you have some that have actually contacted me to do one or two things, I just have been very, very busy, so I couldn't make up more time to do that. And tonight we'll also express some of our feelings on things that's going on, and make sure that wherever you are staying safe and keeping more informed on things that happen around you too. That's why we are here today. Tonight broadcast, we go deep into political arena. Politics, some people say I don't like politics, but remember, politics is what we play each day that we live. In our family, we play politics. Sometimes your mom or your dad you may ask your dad to give you some money. He told you don't have that money. It's actually politics is playing. When he has the money, he told you he doesn't have it. Or sometimes mom will play politics on dad and tell him that the money you gave me is not enough. Dad say no, it's enough, and this is what is going on. So politics is just part of our life, and we have to just accept it. In any area you look on, there is a politics going on there. So you have to make sure that you accept and play it along. One thing we hope that people should play politics clean, and politics to progress life, politics to make life better. That's what we want, not politics to make life miserable. In saying that, I will just quickly hop into Nigerian news tonight, and I hope you guys will enjoy with me. So, guys, before I start, like I normally put up some little music. Join me. I like this music so much. Welcome, guys. What am I looking for? Say my Anyway, like the music said, it said, God have blessed me. What am I looking for? So, guys, if you like the music, you can actually look on YouTube. I try to play a bit of it. So let's face the reality. Very soon, so quite long, I was in Nigeria. And the things I saw is kind of something that makes you cry. A country that produces so much, but it is being offered. You ask, why is the youth, why is the people, not only the youth, those people in the top seats that travel to overseas, that travel to foreign country, what stopped them from bringing those developments they see in a foreign country to their own people in Nigeria? Why did they think that It's better for the people to live in poverty than for them to enjoy the necessary thing. Nigeria pretty have very, very young society that whatever the president bring on, it takes little thing for the people to utilize it and progress and advance. Nigerian people are very articulative people. They're easy to learn. So I wonder why the government is doing those things. And now the election is looping. A lot of things are going on. People are wondering, how will this election play out? Why is it that the presidential candidates have to pay 70 or 100 million naira before being registered and being screened for the presidential position? Why did they put such a money? Do you think aspiring youths can afford such a money? For you to afford such a money, you must be a millionaire. I believe, as I heard, that once you spend that money, even though you are not elected, your money is gone. So if you can be able to spend such a money, then there's something happening. We ask those candidates that spend the money, what is their income? What is their business? How much tax are they paying? We are talking about people that rip the society up and believe that they can get away with everything. So this is what comes tonight. I had a young lady who says something that touches me. And I believe many of us will have to look on this young lady and just listen to what she said and make use of it. She's such an advocate that I so much appreciate so much.
Fellow Nigerians, my brothers and sisters, what are we doing? What are we doing to ensure that we are the ones who are controlling what is happening with this election? When are we going to stop this mindless following of politicians and saying that, oh, it's only two parties that can win? When are we going to say that the only people that can win are the people that we decide to put into office? Let me tell you something. We cannot get what we want without working. We have to ensure that we put in the work to be able to get what.
So, guys, like this young lady was saying here, we look at the whole scenario of Nigeria and look at the setup of Nigeria and what is going on. How can ordinary Nigerians survive? How can those people that are aspiring to be governors, presidents, senators, house members survive with such a money? If the presidential money will be 100, I believe for the governor maybe 50, and house will be all in millions. Are we looking at people's credential or people that owns money? Sometimes the millionaires may not be those that have the best IQ to govern a nation. So now that election is going on, many people they were rolling around searching for a place to get a bag of rice or maybe giving a little token for them to sell out their whole 8 years. All they gave you, highest you ate those things may not last more than 3 or 4 months. You start begging for food, forgetting that you have sell out the election. This young lady was asking you guys, what are you guys doing now that the election is about to come? What are your plans? What are you guys, thinking that will happen in next 4 years for you? How will you guys elect somebody that you don't have authority over? How you guys elect somebody that already among the clique that puts you guys into such a predicament that you guys are in today? I so much appreciate this lady because sometimes when you watch her name is Aisha. When you watch some of her broadcasts, she's out there speaking out for people. And people, many Nigerians never consider her worthy of being one of their political leader. Because now she was saying this, that you guys have the power. You guys have everything now to either elect or take them out of office. So what are you guys doing? Let's just continue and hear her voice and see
what we want. And we have to do what we decide to put into office. Let me tell you something. We cannot mindless following of politicians and saying that, oh, it's only two parties that can win. When are we going to say that the only people that can win are the people that we decide to put into office? Let me tell you something. We cannot get what we want without working. We have to ensure that we put in the work to be able to get what we want. And we have to do what we have to do today so that we will enjoy tomorrow. If we do not do what we have to do today, then we'll not be able to do what we want tomorrow, because then we'll be doing what we ought to have done. And this time before the election now, we are the ones that are supposed to be telling these parties, these are our candidates. In our various areas, we have people who are running. We should look for even those who are not running. Maybe they are not running because they don't have money. They don't believe that Nigerians are ready to vote for them. Let's have a talk with them and tell them, come out and run. Let's support them and let these parties know that these are our candidates that we want there. And if they do not give these candidates the party tickets, we will go to any party that gives them that party ticket and vote for them. Until we begin to do this, they won't do anything. Right now, the politicians are everywhere. They are working. They are working. And you have to give it to them. They are going everywhere. They are running everywhere. We also have to put in the work. We also have to start making decisions, not based on sentiments, but based on the thing that will work for us for our greater good. We are all suffering all over the country. It doesn't matter what your tribe is. It doesn't matter what religion you practice. It doesn't matter what gender you are. It doesn't matter what age you are. We are all suffering, and we need to stop the suffering. And the way we are going to do it is to ensure that we are putting the right people in office, especially the legislative arm of government. That's where the power is. That's where the power is. All these people that are buying from 100 million and whatever million and what, let them come there and meet the people who will not allow them do anyhow in the legislative arm of government. You and I can do it. Let's do it. Fellow Nigerians,
So,
my
guys,
brothers and sisters,
you
what
have
are
heard
we
what
doing?
she's saying.
What are we?
We have to wake up as a Nigerian to work on this. I know many people don't classify her as a candidate. She actually made a statement that some of you guys we talked about. She said that you guys cannot fold your hand and expect miracle to happen. You are a Nigerian, whether you are rich, you are poor. I always tell people the richest Nigerian man is actually a poor man in a Western world, because even the richest Nigerian man will actually not have the same benefits if average Australian have or average Western people have. Because even the richest man have to go extreme hard in order to have a doctor. You have to work extreme hard in order to see light within your vicinity. Only light you will see, maybe you may have money to put light in your own house. But when you go out of your house, you don't have money. So even the richest Nigerian man is still a poor man in the Western world. When they came to Western world, you see them humble themselves. Let me maybe talk about Abubakar, talk about Dangote. If Dangote leave his premises today, he's in the same boat with you, because he's actually facing distress. He may be traveling by flight. Anytime he travels by flight, he will come down on convoy, try to ask maybe one or two security to clear road for him. While he's passing, the same breeze, the same pollution that you guys breathe is what he's getting. So he's still a poor man. It's like an average man in a Western world. Like here in a Western world, when you come down, you can't tell who is poor so easily, because they enjoy normal that women can enjoy. Let it be that they don't have the bunk of money to celebrate or do flamboyant things, but they have the basic things that women can have. The richest man, tell me about the richest man in Nigeria today. If they are going, you actually see them caged in. They are caged in. They don't have their freedom to work. They don't have their freedom to do anything. And every human being that doesn't have freedom, you're actually living a miserable life. You saw, sometimes you saw people like all these, the owner of this thing we are using today, Facebook. When you saw him jogging on the street, he have maybe 3 or 4 security jogging behind him. But in Nigeria, you can't jog in the street that way. You'll be scared somebody will pull a gun and kill you, and kidnap you, overpower your securities. So you're actually facing poor men are more free than you that is rich. That's why when I see somebody say, this guy is a rich guy, he's not a rich guy. He's just passing through miserable that you guys are passing. Just that somehow he's trying to package himself. Let me just say package himself somehow. But he's still passing the same miserable that you are passing. Because if you need a doctor today, he works so hard to get a doctor. You can't just get a doctor that way. If he needs to travel in another country today, he also have to pass through struggle. Have you seen them traveling abroad? If you are traveling abroad, the same struggle that you're passing through, that's what you see these people pass through too. So what are you guys doing to change the election now? You saw the election coming up. I see they have put so much big money that you, the average Nigerian, you, the youth that are aspiring to be in that position, will not be able to afford it. 70 or 100 million, you'll not be able to afford it. And they come, what they did, they preference two political parties. That's the PDP and the APC. Those parties are full of crook, are full of criminals, are full of corrupt leaders, are full of those people that hold you down, past governors, past criminals, staying there in order not to lose power, to get grip of power by all means. They now want you to always answer. And you, some of our youths, what you guys do, you run to these people. You run to them to give you some money to campaign for them. Then you forget that these people are sitting on your destiny. And you are running to them now, begging them to help you, give something to still give them more of your destiny. Where is the integrity? It is time for you guys to come up and begin to think. You don't necessarily, you guys don't necessarily need to go to the street and protest, but you guys can have a backup of somebody that you guys think. Even like she said, not all the people that have the money, that have the brain to govern or to be your president have those money. You guys can look around and see who is the best candidate. Who do you think would be the best candidate to lead the nation? Many people argue that the Nigerian political system or the Nigerian system of government is the problem, that it's not about the candidate. For someone says that it doesn't matter whatever candidate you put there. You may put this Australian Prime Minister I'm praising today there, he will not perform. You may put the best Prime Minister or President in America, he will still not perform because the constitution there are structured in a way that is one-sided. So how can you guys maneuver this? So how can you guys move over this? People are calling for constitutional review. People are asking the people they favor more, which is more of the Northerners, that they favor more after the 1966 coup, after the 1966 to 1973. So now a lot of Northerners are in police and all those things. They try to maintain those things by retiring other tribes and giving their own tribe upper hand in those positions. And once they are there, then it's very hard for other tribes to overpower them. Now, if there will be a constitutional review, the vote may not go per head. The vote may go, per state or something like that, then which means they have to ration the state and make it equal. Because what Northerners, I think the vote of Nigeria is going per head, which is not good for the country. We have to wake up and begin to speak and start to speak. And when we speak, people will begin to do the right thing. Now the election is coming. Do you want to still get 4 or 8 years of mess like Buhari today? Nigerian economy is totally down. Nigerian economy is not progressing. Before, Nigeria is among the top 20, but today Nigeria is the worst. The credit rate is going high. So you have to begin to ask yourself, what do we want? It is a very difficult thing that a country like Nigeria is passing through those things. Because when they come out, you find that Nigeria have a lot of professionals who can turn things down. Doctors, lawyers, accountants, business entrepreneurs, a lot of people that can, and they are very vibrant. They are willing to do that. But the structure of the country did not allow them to do that for you guys. The structure of the country did not allow them to do that. We'll be asking ourselves, how can we make this country a great country? How can you make Nigeria a great country when people don't want to rise up and do the right thing? When people are too scared to step up. So people are asking if the constitution will not be reviewed, can we leave everybody to go their separate way? Can we make it this way that everybody go their separate way? And then we can work somehow to build a relationship than staying together and having our place stuffed up. We have to come up with a solution because crying every day does not help. These people, they are actually cooked up. They have actually planned their gang together, stayed together in order to make things hard for people. People will not succeed so easy. So for you to maneuver this clique of people, it takes a lot for you to maneuver them. So now you have to walk up and ask yourself, how do we go? How do you guys do this? Now you have people who have come out there. If it is me, this lady should deserve a position there. Even if she don't have the money, these are people that are very vocal. And you guys know you can always hold accountable on what they have been saying and what they believe and what they have been campaigning on. So if you guys can do this, then I think it will be a much better thing for the youth than for the youth to just fold their hand and watch these rich men flexing their money everywhere. You guys have to look around and pick. Most of the ones in Nigeria knows more better than we that is in abroad. Let's go. I got a brother and our main man, Chief Diploma, will be joining us and we'll see how we go on today's program. So Chief Diploma, you're welcome. I really miss you, bro. Hey, good day, bro.
Thank you, my brother.
I have been wild that I miss you. I said, what are you? You have been very, very busy, bro.
I'm telling you because
I know
people are just everybody need my attention about issues that are going on. The Niger Delta is your nation, is your people in the northern part of the country. So I'm just traveling here and there. But we thank God for today.
I know. I say, oh my God, let me give this guy a break. Like, I see you are very, very busy, bro. I say you keep busy. Like, yeah. I've been very vocal about this election coming up in Nigeria. Being vocal on people that you think that they will make the election, they will help people. Because the country, seriously, it deserves people that will help that country. I tell people this, that the richest man in Nigeria is like an average man in Australia. You know why? Yeah, if you are rich in Nigeria, you are only caged because wherever you go with security. If you need a doctor, you need to spend a lot to get a doctor, and you will not get the best doctor. The road you travel, you may have a good road from your home, outskirts your community. Then that's it. You have to face the same thing a poor man is facing. The same pollution, the same outbreak will be hollering you every time. So the richest man in Nigeria is actually a poor man. It's like an average man in the Western world. The car he drives, if you're working, you can actually get that car. If it's 40, 50 years, you can pay it up. It doesn't matter. So why wouldn't the country fix that area for us? Anyway, welcome, bro. And I'll get you to get us going. And so I'll ask you, the election is coming. We are in top of the election. The election is coming. How do you think that the country will move forward? People have talked so much about constitution. How do you think the country will move forward? Let's start, bro.
Yeah, thank you, my brother Uche Emmanuel. Let me see, it has been a while. We have not been meeting and discussing about the Committee of Nations, especially our country issues. And I believe that the issues of Nigeria are issues that concern everybody. All my perspective
all
about
Africa.
All Africa. But before you talk about Africa, you must first of all talk about Nigeria. Because Nigeria is the giant of Africa. How Nigeria are going to claim that glory are going to maintain, because every other country of Africa is following Nigeria. If Nigeria cannot get it right, there is a problem in Africa. Because Nigeria, the largest country in the whole Africa, and economically, we have the resources, and every other country is looking up to Nigeria. Especially the Africa countries, they are looking up to Nigeria. So if Nigeria cannot get it right, there is a big problem. And for us to get it right, it is only the Nigeria people that can make it happen. We don't need somebody from Ghana or somebody from Sierra Leone or somebody from Gambia or somebody from South Africa to come and make Nigeria work for us. It is we, the Nigerians, that can make it happen. Most especially from the southeast, from the south-south, from the southwest, from the north-central, northeast, and the northwest. These are the 6 geopolitical zones politically being structured to manage the affair of the country in terms of politics, economic, and others. So I believe that today, let me first of all say happy, wonderful week, and to my viewers, my friends, my colleagues, especially all over the world, and especially my brother, Ushe Emmanuel, who is trying to make sure that everything went well in terms of good leadership, despite the fact that he's in Australia and he's still working for the betterment of our people. So I want to really appreciate you. I want to really appreciate you. So, and my name is Comrade Adam. My name is Comrade Adam Bimobowe Ogomugomapu. For those who have been seeing me today, and I know I've always come to join this program. Last year, we always been tough a discussion about issues of Biafra, issues of Niger Delta, issues of Nigeria, and issues of the economic, politics, and all and all. And I believe, our last discussion, there are issues that I brought into this platform, which is my perspective. We are not based on ethnic perspective. My perspective, we are not based in religious. My perspective, we are not based on sectional or regional, but it was based on humanity as far as we are concerned as people who are from the same country, how our country can be better for all of us, irrespective of your political party affiliation and the country you come from. And I believe you can see the situation of the country is going on. Based on the question you brought in, my brother Emmanuel, and you will agree with me that as the way country is, this country, Nigeria, needs visionary leader. I always say this. It is not about the political party. I always advise Nigeria youth to be very, very conscious of what they do. That the Nigeria of what we call the problem and challenges we are facing today is because of party faithful. When you know that the candidate of various parties are not doing what they're supposed to do, and you continue to say because you are a PDP or you are APC, you follow the party. Rather, things are not going well. It is time we begin to look beyond political party and think about the candidature. We think about candidate, think about the personality of people who have the good character, who have the same good attitude, who believe in genuine development, genuine infrastructure development, who believe in infrastructure, who believe in bringing out job creation in terms of industrialization, bringing industry to the country where job opportunity will be available for all tribes. Because one thing we need to know as a people is that the country Nigeria, which we are, hunger does not know tribe. It does not know religion. It did not know political party. It did not know your ethnicity. The most important thing is who can bring justice, who can bring fairness among all human beings, as far as the country of Nigeria is concerned. And I believe Ushe Emmanuel, if you can see now, some person were saying that Jonathan Goodluck, they are bringing Jonathan Goodluck matter here and there, bringing this person here and there, that Jonathan Goodluck reputation here and there. Sometimes I don't know. Our people, let me say most especially the youth always like to stay in their various comfort zone and begin to bring the methodological aspect of blame policy. We too like to blame each other. Blame. If we continue to blame one another, blame to another, criticize one another without solution, we still remain the same. This is not the time of blame. This is time of who can bring solution, who can bring the best idea that can transform the country we are, who can bring the best idea that whereby Igbo man can have a own place in the country, who can bring the best idea whereby Yoruba man can have a own place in the country, who can bring the best idea whereby Fulani, Hausa, Yoruba, Ijo, Ichekiri, Robo, other tribe in Nigeria can able to have their place full of right, where everybody could not be, will not be deprived for your home fundamental right, whereby your political participation, you have a freedom of political participation, freedom of economic participation, freedom of all where you find yourself, you can able to live in harmony without having the spirit of tribalism, without having the spirit of nepotism, without having the spirit of deposit. So we need people with intellect, people who are a just human being, who think about what can be best for us as a country. That is the area we need to think about. And that is the area we need to focus about. When we discuss our last discussion, Ushe Emmanuel, if you can remember, somebody came and told me, and we are saying that our brother Nnamdi Kanu is powerful. But I make him understand that, look, on this earth, nobody is powerful. The only person that is powerful is God. Is God. It's only God that is powerful. Any human being today is powerful. Let me tell you, That powerful nature of that person is about the people who are living with that people. It's the branches that are around those people that make that person become powerful. When those branches are being dismantled, when those branches are not working together, there is a problem. There is issues here and there. And you can see I also make a very fantastic subsection to our brothers from the southeastern part of Nigeria, which I said that Nnamdi Kanu as our brother, who is, God has given him the intellect to bring the youth in the southeast together. And when you talk, everybody listening to him, all the youth begin to look at him and begin to say, we will follow you. But if Nnamdi Kanu make use of that crowd he has to begin to mobilize the youth in terms of becoming councillor, becoming chairman in these 5 states that made up of the southeastern part of Nigeria, by now, I told you, my brother, what they expected the state to be, they could have had the resources to give whatever thing they want from Anambra, from Abia, down to Enugu and all and all. So you see, sometimes we should be able to think wise. Everything is not about gra-gra. Everything is not about fight and fight and fight. Fight does not bring something to the table. Fight only destroy. It is time we have to calm down with our spirit and ask God to give us the best wisdom, the best knowledge. Because knowledge comes from God, wisdom comes from God. There is difference between education and wisdom. You can be educated. You can speak all lot of grammatical expression from dictionary, from encyclopedia, from Wikipedia, all sort of grammar. You can bring it up. But the most important thing is your character, your attitude, your behavioral pattern of life. That is what matters. Because if your character is not good, your attitude is not good, you cannot bring the needed change, needed positive change. You can't bring it. It is your character and attitude that can bring what people expected. Because one, you will not have the spirit of division. You won't have the spirit of discrimination. Two, you will not see yourself as a sectional person or an ethnic person, but you see yourself as a human that can look at the way around. What can we do to change the system? What can we do to bring a young youth, people-oriented youth with vision, youth who believe that this is what we want? Then how do we want it? In what way do we want it? Then how can we do to achieve that purpose? These are the kind of things I think every youth, philosophical youth, can be able to think about. Because but for example, look at the Dubai. People talk about Dubai. Dubai, when you look at the history, the historical analysis of Dubai, how Dubai being developed, there's just a few group of people who come together and change the system. Till today, everybody is traveling to Dubai to enjoy themselves, spending their money. And today, when you went to Dubai, the 1 kobo you spend, you are also increasing the economic of Dubai. That is the logic about it.
Yes.
So it's a tourist center now. People go there to go and enjoy their life with their family. If you are traveling with 5 children with your wife, your children will drink water. They will sleep hotel. You will sleep hotel. Your wife will sleep hotel. Then you will pay transport. All of those is part of increasing the economic of Dubai. So why can't we also do that in our own places where we come from, so that other people can also transfer come? So you can see. So my brother, what we are saying here is that, some of my Igbo brother, who I told them from my early conversation in our interview that time, that I said, for me, I have nothing against my Igbo brothers. I have nothing against my Igbo brothers. I want the best from the Igbo land. I want the best from Ijo land. I want the best from Ishekiri land. I want the best from all tribes. As far as we are human beings, if you look at it now, as we are talking here in the platform, are we talking because we are one tribe? No. No, we are here because you are feeling the pain. I am feeling the pain. Then what can we do? What can we do, irrespective of our tribe, irrespective of the community you come from, irrespective of your ethnic nationality, irrespective of your geopolitical zone? What can we do to better the life of our people? As a human being, what can people use to remember you when you are no more on this planet Earth? What can you do to change the negative attitude or the negative vices that is affecting the economic and political stability in the country or in your geopolitical zone? What can you do? I think these are the area that is supposed to be in focus. I believe it is the mindset. When we have a people who have a good mindset about what is happening in the Southeast, what is happening in the South-South, what is happening in the southwest, what is happening in the north central, what is happening in northwest, what is happening in northeast. By looking at all of this, let me tell you something, Uche Emmanuel. In the Igbo nation, they are vibrant and visionary youth who can transform the Igbo nation to where they want it to be. But not issues of violence, not issues of fighting one another, not issues of killing. You can't kill people to bring development. But it is about mindset. How can you able to encourage the mindset to think differently? Because one, no matter how we are human beings, we did not come from the same family background. We did not grow up from the same community. We did not grow up from the same environment. There's what they call environmental factor. They call environmental influence. So the area you grow up from, your mentality is different. For instance, now you are in where you are. The way you think in that side will be different from the way some of your brothers think in the southeast now. Because one, you have traveled away from the southeast to a different place. And the life they are living, how they are living that life. You understand? So these are the issues we are talking about. Look, I said yesterday, day before yesterday, I was in a program, a live program in Aso Radio and TV television. They questioned me that who are the people that's supposed to go for presidency. I told them, I said, look, the people that's supposed to shout for presidency at this period of time are the southeast and the south-south. Why? Because the south-south were marginalized, as well as the southeast also marginalized. If we want to correct any injustice, we must not use injustice to correct injustice. We must use justice to correct injustice. And why do I say so? The Southeast have never tasted the power of the country called presidency. Since the 1999, they have not produced anybody who is an Igbo from presidency from the Southeast part of the country. And even the side of the South-South, the side of the South-South, every side were given the opportunity to complete their terms as a presidency. But in the South were kicked out. Nnamdi Kanu were kicked out without allowing them to complete their 8 years term. When you look at the Southwest, Olusegun Obasanjo as a former president, he completed 8 years as a president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria from the Southwest geopolitical zone under the Southern Nigeria. Then today we have the Professor Yemi Osibajo, who is also from the South, who is the vice president. By May 29, 2023, he will complete 8 years as vice president. We should tell you that the Southwest presidency for 8 years, and May 29, 2023, it will be vice president for 8 years. Then you come to the Southeast, none. So that's why I said my Southeast political actors, they are not looking at the injustice, but they are looking at their selfish and their benefit. Who can become? I am the qualified person. What stopped them to come together as a Southeast politicians to nominate one person to say, okay, it does not matter about the political party you are. When you look whether you like it or not, the Igbos, there are some Igbos are governors under the PDP. There are some Igbos are governors under APC. When you come to terms of fighting for justice and fairness, you don't use political party for yardstick or political party to justify your injustice. You look at the justice of everybody, whether you are APC, whether you are PDP. What is there that we as an Igbo, we have never tasted the power? What can we do? It is the responsibility of the actors from the Southeast part of the country to come together to nominate one person. This person is what we want to go. Then those who have the sympathy for Southeast will not say, these people have never tasted the power. Let's queue to them. Let's support them. They can also produce the president of the country. Why Nigeria is having challenge? Nigeria is having challenge because Nigeria as a country has never produced a leader who is detribalized, a leader who always see himself as Nigeria, but not based off where he come from. That's why today, whether you like it or not, nobody can beat the history of Jonathan. Everybody know what happened. Jonathan Goodluck, not that is flawless like what other people claim. Jonathan Goodluck is not flawless. Jonathan Goodluck is he's a liberal politician, very, very liberal in nature. Jonathan Goodluck is a Democrat. When you talk of a true Democrat, you can use Goodluck Ebele Jonathan as a true Democrat because he has never seen himself as an Ijaw, but he sees himself as a Nigerian. That is why his own government, he carried everybody along. All the 6 geopolitical zones, he carried them along. He did not say because it's from the Ijaw ethnic nationality, then Ijaw people should come and take over everything. No. Didn't say because it's from another Delta region, another people come and take. No, we move around to touch everywhere. Some people say Jonathan Goodluck did not. Why did Jonathan Goodluck accept defeat?
Okay, guys, it seems like we lost chief diplomats while the program is going on, man. Chief diplomats have been touching up some of the.
If you don't know,
okay. Yeah.
Sorry, my brother. Network interruption. So, like what I'm trying to say here is that Goodluck see everybody as one. Today, you see people are buying tickets for let him come back. Let him come. Let him come. Let him come. Did you know Goodluck become a divine child, a grace? Do you know some person don't even know who is that Goodluck is? If you don't know the lifestyle of somebody, it is the responsibility of those to study who is that person is. That's why I talk at character. I visit him recently, not very recently, and we discuss a lot. When I heard from what is coming out from him, the man has never mentioned himself as a Jaw. He's from a Jaw nationality, but he always talk about the problem of Nigeria. He talk about how the Southeast can have a reliable home where nobody will be treated as inferior, where nobody will be having challenges, whereby the issues of IPOB, issues of NSS, whatever thing that is affecting the South, how can we be able to bring it so that the Southeast can have peaceful, harmonious working spirit, so that business and the issues of development can able to drive. And this is how a visionary leader think. He talk about the Southwest also. How can we be able to talk about the people who are agitating for Oduduwa? How can this be Oduduwa people to come that we are one Nigeria? But how can one Nigeria be? One Nigeria should be in a way that everybody should be given your right and privileges to operate as one Nigeria. Not somebody will be more superior than you. Everybody is equal. So if you look at it, Jonathan Goodluck is a peace ambassador. He brought peace to everybody by accepting defeat in 2015. Otherwise, by now, nobody could have known where everybody is, because some persons think the country belongs to them. They prepare for war. And Jonathan Goodluck don't look at it that by trouble the country to war, it will not help us. He accepted the whole thing. But today, everybody has realized their mistake. That Goodluck, we fight against you for no just cause. We are sorry. Some are coming to apologize for him in the public that our eyes were closed. But now our eyes has opened. Please, Your Excellency, Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, forgive us. Let me tell you, my brother Uche Emmanuel, this society we are living, universe is always on the side of justice. When you do what is not right, if you think because you have money, if you think because you have power, you can do what you can do to oppress somebody, let me tell you, what they call nature, the supernatural being who control everything, he knows the best way to handle everything in the society. At the end of the day, the nature will judge. When nature begin to prevail upon issues, nemesis will not come. Repercussion will not come. That is what is happening today. Those who gang up against Jonathan, they are all lamenting. Because they lie against him. They bring a lot of propaganda just to bring down his own government. Just to destroy the man. Because the man have a good intention. This is where you begin to think that the youth of Nigeria don't want to think about development. You must first of all to study character and attitude before you talk about politics. Before you talk about political party, first of all to look at the background of that person who is coming for governor, who is coming for senate, who is coming for house of rep, who is coming for councillor, who is coming for a community chairman. It is time people think about attitude and behavior. Not because, hey, this one is my brother, this one is my tribe, this one is my community person. That is not the way to justify issues. It's about who is this person. Does this person have the mind of the people? Does this person have a stable mind to bring the development, the needed development, the expected development, or the effective and productive result that we expected to be? These are the area that I expected that every rightful thinking Nigeria youth need to think about. Yes, so we say that politics is a game of interest. I agree with you. A game of interest should not be a game of division. A game of interest should not be a game of wasting life. A game of interest should not be a game of bringing poverty and disunity among the people in the land. A game of interest should not be a game that people will not have rest of mind in their various homes. We all know government cannot provide job for everybody, but government can provide the enabling environment for everybody to carry out their individual business. And when there is an enabling environment, I think everybody will begin to work. So we don't even think about government. They will be doing their private business and they will be living fine. They will be providing job opportunity to assist the government. For instance, look at Dangote. Dangote we are talking about, is it a government officer? Dangote is a private businessman. Today, a private businessman can build a refinery that is more than putting all the 4 refineries in Nigeria together is more than. These are the area we are talking about. Enabling environment. Give enabling environment to the Southeast people to do their business so that those who are in the private business sector can do their work very perfectly and create job employment. Give enabling environment to the South people, those who have the business idea can come up with a business idea and to carry out and do business and create job opportunity. Give the enabling environment to the Southeast people, Southwest, South, the North Central, Northeast. These are the area we are talking about. Look at where it is. See how everybody want to become president of Nigeria. Can you see the tension? Because some people, you see what happened. That's why I was not a supporter or a fan to Buhari. Because for people like us, we do not belong to any political party. I don't belong to any political party, either APC, PDP. I am not a party man. I don't have a party card to any political party. I'm just a just man who believes of speaking the truth, who believes of standing on the neutral path to speak what can be a benefit, what can be a betterment to our people and to the country. And that's what I stand for. Because when you want to be part of political party, you must be able to stand and to face the war. People like us, nobody can point and figure out that because he's speaking because he's PDP or he's APC. No, I don't belong to any political party. But I believe in one Nigeria. I believe in another Delta. And I believe in a joint nation. Because where I come from, Ijaw is a nation, but not tribe, but it's a nation. Igbo is a nation. Ishekiri is a nation, whether you like it or not. As far as that tribe is originated from the nation of God, you have no right to criticize that tribe. Everybody, God knows why he gives the different languages to everybody. It is not man who brought those languages, it's God. That is a natural gift from God. So everybody, by bringing everybody together with different ethnic nationality, because we know God has placed every tribe to bring one wisdom, one idea together to make the country to work for the betterment of everybody. Do you know, some people say, well, I don't believe in Nigeria. Yes, if you don't believe in Nigeria, when you travel out of Nigeria, where do you claim? If you don't believe in Nigeria, if you have home, there is a land that call your homeland. That is where you were being given birth to, your originator, where you originate from. You, no matter how you stay in abroad is not your home. You have a place called home. And that home is your home. It is your land. It is where God has placed you. So you have authority over that home. So no matter how you think about this society, your home is your home. There is no place like home. So my brother Ushe Emmanuel, as we tell you, Jonathan Goodluck is a divine child. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan is a divine child. You see what, since he left office in 2015, have you seen any past president of Nigeria who were recording and getting award every time? You see the kind of award he's getting, international appointee here and there. People gang up, conspiracy. There was a conspiracy in 2015. Today, God has exposing those. You understand? Yeah. There was a great conspiracy at that time. Today, God, with its infinite mercy, now exposing those conspiracy, those who mastermind, those who blackmail, those who propagandalists, who believe of destroying. Because, you know, in the society, we have a different class group of people. There are some people, they benefit through propaganda. They benefit, so there are some, they benefit through crisis. They become crisis merchants. They know when there is no crisis, they cannot get what they want. So they must one way or another to bring a blackmailing words or a propagandalist words to bring issues to cause crisis. Then they can able to say they are the one that want to make crisis. They are the one that want to make peace. Let me tell you, my brother, that is why I expected the Igbo youth, my brothers from the southeastern part of Nigeria, to be very, very careful and look at the issues that can benefit the Southeast, but not issues that can make Southeast become ungovernable. If your environment is unsafe, you yourself is unsafe. If your environment is not secure, you yourself, you are unsecured. So who can secure that environment is the youth of that place. Your community is your community. Your town is your town. Your village is your village. Your tribe is your tribe. Your way of life is your way of life. You can't take it away because that is a nation. That is what God gives to you. No human being give it to you. So I believe Ushe Emmanuel, if you look at what is happening today, see ministers that we are given appointment, they want to contest for presidency. If they are serious about, see Igbo, sometimes when I talk, I am talking with pain because some of us want the Southeast. Some of us want the Southeast to produce president of Nigeria because we believe the justice and fairness of all tribal. It does not matter whether I'm from a Jaw, does not matter. But when I know as I'm a Jaw, I can use my forces, my supporters to support who is being oppressed. And these are the things we're supposed to do. These are things we're supposed to talk about as a people. Because if we begin to look at it, tribalism does not help us. Tribalism does not help us. Sectionalism does not help us. But we can use our origin to trace who have the good character, who are the youth from the Igbo nation that have a genuine mind, a genuine character, a stable mind to say, okay, what is happening in Southeast? What is the best solution we can do? Then have a networking system with other parts of the country to make sure that the issues of stability, issues of economic stability, able to emerge in that place. Look at our brother Ngigi. Let me just mention him. I will mention him because it's some of us, we are not happy. Ngigi contends for presidents. You see, as an Igbo man, you say you are being oppressed. You were contesting for president because they give order that all presidential, those who are contesting for president, who have a political appointee should resign. When they say resign, he withdraw, he say he's not contesting again. You see? You see what we're talking about? He said he's not contesting again. That's why I said I have never been a fan to President Muhammadu Buhari, but there are some policies that Buhari bring in that make me like him now. Buhari try as much as possible to testing the capacity of people. People don't know. Some say Buhari is not doing it, but let me tell you, there are some people. There are a way they use to test your capacity, to know whether you are true for what you want to do. If truly Ngigi is ready for him to work for Igbo nation, for Igbo to have a presidency in Nigeria, why will you ministerial appointment? Just only 1 year. From now till May 29, then May 29, 2023, 1 year interval for Buhari government to come to an end. Because they said you should resign. He said he's not contesting, he withdraw from his ambition. You see, and these are people from where be marginalized. You see, and then even the Igbo, if the southeast part of the country, the southeastern part of the country, the leaders, the political actors, they are not ready to become president. If they are ready to become president, they could have agreed to have what is called a consensus. Look at what is happening. At the end of the day, you see the North. The North will have a consensus candidate. Are you hearing me? They will have a consensus candidate at the end of the day. I was in a live TV and I fought our governors from the South, who are part of the PDP, People Democratic Party. You see, Atiku Abubakar was the presidential aspirant who bear the PDP flag bearer in 2019 election. Now, the party of the PDP chairman has been joined to the North. It is the responsibility for the southern governors to argue, to say, look, as it is the time for the president to be joined to the southern part of the country. Not everybody to open and contest, which all of you know. When you go for open contest, they not have the highest delegate than the southern Nigeria. They will scale through. Yeah. They will definitely scale through. That's why I said our political actor, the governors from the southern Nigeria, does not have the capacity to argue and to hold those people accountable for them to get their own right and their justice. If the governor cannot get it right, then who else can do it, my brother? Are we governors? We are not governors. We are just an ordinary people talking every day and night to make sure things will be better for the people of the country. Governor that is elected to defend their people, they all go and agree. Everybody begin to buy form. Look at the APC. APC has made it so clear to the extent that all the aspirants that bought form are from the southern part of Nigeria. You can see that is supposed to be, because Buhari and President Muhammadu Buhari and Atiku contested against themselves as Northerners. And Peter Obi and Professor Yemi Osibaza as a Southerner from different political party. It's supposed to be opposite side now. It's supposed to be the APC Southern president and PDP Southern president. It becomes Southern president and vice president Northern. So it's supposed to be. But today, look how things are going. our leaders being elected to defend the right of their people as just playing politics, that they don't have the capacity to argue. They don't have the capacity to go with issues that in reality, these are issues of reality. You don't play politics with issues of reality. Because when you play politics with issues of reality, you can never bury the truth. We have thousands of lies, but we have only one truth. For you to refuse to say the truth, it can lead you to use one lie to defend one lie. The more you are defending that lie, you continue to lie, you continue to lie, you continue to lie, you continue to lie. So we have thousands of lies, but we have only one truth. And that's why the universe is always on the side of the justice. So my brother, my friend, what I'm trying to say here today, our brothers, our political leaders from the southeastern part of Nigeria, they are not ready to argue to make their southeast to become president of Nigeria in 2023. When the people from the southeast part are not ready to do that, who else can do it? The argument will start from them. Then other parts of the country will look at the justice and fairness and follow it up. So I believe what we need to talk about is the solution to Nigeria problem. So, look at the youth. Youth always, you can see youth are continue to buy iDrop, buy iPad, buy this, continue to abuse each other in internet with free internet or whatever we call it. But the internet should be used for the purpose of creating awareness, for the purpose of creating awareness for your people. How your people can use that awareness to better the life of your environment, of your economy, of your society and all. So you look what is happening in Nigeria. Somebody like me, what I believe is that I don't want to be in a way whereby I will see the truth, then I will be afraid to talk the truth. I will never be part of injustice, but I'll always be part of justice. Because justice for all is justice for you and I. In a place where there is no justice, there is crisis, there is issues of argument. Because so when you go to court of law, why lawyers ask questions? Just to know the truth. Just for the truth, nothing but the truth. So I believe what is happening today, my brother Uche Emmanuel, as far as the political setting is concerned, the people that are supposed to talk about injustice now are the Southeast and the South-South. With the economic of the South-South, the economic boom of the South-South, the South-South people were not given the right to complete their 8 years term. It's a marginalization. You understand? With the resources coming from the South-South geopolitical zone, they did not allow them to complete their 8 years term. Then talk about the Southeast. The Southeast have never, from the history of Nigeria democracy from 1999, has not been given the opportunity to become a president of the country. As well as when you go to, yes, then you go to the north. We go to the north too. The north, the south, the north, the northeast. The northeast is also part of the game, but northeast has produced vice president, which is Atiku Abubakar. You understand? But the southeast has none. So whatever, when we are discussing about issues should be based on fact, issues should be based on reality, issues should be based on what you are discussing should be an issue that everybody needs to know that this is the justice, equity, and fairness you are talking about. So for now, the North Central has produced, the Northwest has produced, the Northeast has produced vice, the Northeast produced vice, the Southwest has produced 8 years presidency and about to complete 8 years vice presidency. What stopped the Southwest people to say, okay, let us use our strength to support those who have been oppressed? But you can see, all of them are coming to contest to become president after they have their brother as the vice president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. You see, people don't believe truth, but they always think that God is not a man that you can deceive. God is not a man that you can deceive. So my brother Uche Emmanuel, so I think it's a privilege to meet with you. As I'm talking to you, we have a program by Monday. We are celebrating our hero. We are celebrating our leader. A living legend is no any other person, Major Isaac Jasper Adaka Borough. We are all servants. We are all people who learn from the philosophy, the philosophical movement of Isaac Jasper Adakaboro, who become a policeman in Nigeria, from policeman become a army, who as a man who have stood to say Niger Delta Republic should come, and who have declared the first person to declare a secession in Nigeria in 1966, declared the Niger Delta Republic. That's why some of us for the Niger Delta, when we argue, our brother from the southeast begin to bring sentiment. They don't look at the area we are looking at it. At that time when Nnamdi Azikiwe and Ojukwu was operating as from the old eastern region, our brother who is Major Ajik Jasper Adakaburu, when he declared that, our brother Agi Ronsi, who is from the old eastern region, who become the head of states, but at the end of the day, what transfer? He was incarcerated by the same our home brother. These are the area we talk about. Sometimes when we will talk, some will see us like as if we are enemy to Igbo. No, we are talking about what has happened. When somebody is wrong, it is a responsibility for that. Hey, what we did is very wrong. We are sorry. Sorry for what happened, but it has happened. Let's think for the way forward. That is how a normal and reasonable people think. Before you fight for justice, you must first of all identify the problem. Because the problem is what led to the cause. So that cause must be identified, and then you bring about solution to it. So when you look at it, we from the Ijaw ethnic nationality from the Niger Delta region, we believe in unity, we believe in sincerity. The meaning of Ijaw means truth. That is the name of Ijaw. Ijaw means truth. That is the meaning. The language called Ijaw is truth. That is the meaning of Ijaw. So anything we do,
I'll just give you, what is that? Okay, keep on. Yeah.
So if you look at it, I always appreciate you, my brother Uche Emmanuel. We are not discussing as Igbo and Ijaw, but we are discussing as a brothers who are looking at issues, what is happening. What can we do? What can we do to enlighten the people, educating the people, telling them what is on ground, and how can we be able to reason as human being? It is only anthropocentric human that don't think normal. You understand? Anthropocentric human must think like normal, but non-anthropocentric human being cannot think like normal. Because if we want to really know what is good for you is also good for me. Then when all of us operate in that way, we respect one another, we respect each way of life, then we live together in harmonious working spirit. So my brother, I want to say that this is a blessed week, and I don't know, maybe that on Monday, we also, if you can be available, we'll hook you up on our program so that you can also be part of the program, and then let the people of Australia also know that the job people are celebrating their hero, and which is the late Major Ajik Jasper Adaka Boro. So it's happening live on direct. You can see when Sowore, so some people didn't know that Sowore is, some people didn't know that Sowore, Omoyele Sowore is not a German. Some people don't know. But I expose the truth to people. I attack him. I make them want to know. This young man is from a ethnic nationality, from Kribo community in Ondo State, from Apai clan. And after I expose him, the next thing you see, somebody walked down to my office in Abuja and meet me. My brother, you have said it all. Till today, as I'm telling you, somebody is live and direct in our program. And he has promised whatever program I'm doing, he will be part of me. Because what I told him enter his blood to his system. And that is how it's supposed to be. We must tell each other the truth. It is only the truth that can set us free.
Diplomats, before you left, I will have a brother here. I hope we're here to discuss maturely and just briefly with child abuse. And I have a brother that's just said he wanted to say something. So I know,
Okay.
You know if you may have your 5 minutes. So please, we're here just like, maturely, we can disagree to agree. That's it. Thank you.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You're welcome. You're welcome, NFB. So NFB, you're welcome.
Yeah, my brother.
Thank you for joining.
Thank you, my brother.
Good afternoon from here.
Good
Chief
Good
Diplomat.
afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. I listened to what you said, and I think I have a different view of what you said.
Okay.
You are my brother. Is the same day that run in my vein and also in your vein, you know.
Okay.
I be worried guy. I worry I did before I
Okay.
leave from Europe, you know, and
Okay.
and me and the George, we are brothers. I've been in a lot
Exactly.
of clique in the joy, you know, in the Omu Jones clique. Name them, you know. And be there, I work with the Jaws, and believe me, the Jaws are my brother, and they love Igbos, and Igbo love them. But the fact is that, brother,
Exactly.
you know, no, I can see your ability, I can see your energy, the way you speak. When you speak, people would like to listen to what you said. No, you have the energy. No, nobody will take that from you. But the fact is that, brother, you know, let's talk about the solution. You see, for me, I have given up anything about Nigeria. I'm telling you the fact. I have given up for more than something years. We can't get it right in Nigeria. How do you think we can get it right now? See, the Northerners, they are the masters how to play this political game. You know, I heard where you say that Nnamdi Kanu should have used his energy and maybe go into politics, and he will change things around. He can't do it. Nnamdi Kanu can't do it under that constitution. If Nigeria is still remain under constitution, nobody can transform Nigeria. Even you, if you are given a chance, brother, believe me, under that constitution, he can't do anything. If Nigeria is not restructuring, you can't do anything. Can you know? Listen, a lot of people have told Nnamdi Kanu to go into politics. He said no. Do you know what they do to Ojukwu? It's the same thing. Ojukwu is a person that the whole Igbos respect, the whole Eastern region, they respect, you know. But they lure Ojukwu into politics. What happened? He flop up. They flop him down. They destroy him. So Nnamdi Kanu study all this and know that it can't work. When after he was released 2017, when you have a meeting with Eastern governors, they say he should drop the agitator. It's okay. Go and bring that restructuring. Change that constitution. Before I will drop the Biafra. Look at it on my wall. No? Before I will drop it. But what happened? The Northerners, they play the game of a horse and a rider. Who is the rider and who is the horse? We are the horse and they are the rider. Do you know that Kano State and Kano and Katsina State, the local government in these two states is more than the whole local government in Southeast?
Wow. Are we aware of that?
No, really? No. Yes, wow. It's more than. So, my brother, if that constitution is not changed, that's why I respect Pa Ayo. Adebanjo. He stands for it. He stands. That's why Nnamdi Kanu respect him too. The man said, "I am not against the such those who want to break away. I am not in support of them." Say, if you restructure, okay, we say if you don't restructure, we have to go our separate ways. He said it.
So, Chief, bro, wait a minute, bro. Chief Diplomat, do you believe that restructure will do Nigeria a favor? The constitutional restructure?
Like
he was saying.
Yeah, let me tell you. I listened to my, first of all, let me appreciate my brother. Nice to meet you. Your argument, you are right. But the area which I was talking about is that for you to correct these abnormalities in Nigeria today, it is not agitation. It's true. If you are not be part of system, it is difficult for you to correct system. You must be part of system to correct system. And if you look at it, it's about diplomacy. That's what I'm talking about. If you look, Nnamdi Kanu is somebody that some of us, even though we did not believe in the area he go, but what he's talking about is freedom, and which we also talk about freedom. And by tracing that, it simply shows that we are also going the same line of what freedom. You agree with me, my brother? But the area which I'm talking about, yes, Kanu has 44 local government area. Wow. And this 44 local government area is because of the faulty 1999 constitution. And if you trace that constitution, Who are those people who written that constitution? The same clause of our own people too. And that will tell you that it is because of the military junta. And if you want to correct it, tomorrow in your community, you have the best idea. When you group up people to speak, the next thing you will see, if you are not part of the system, they said they will tag you a name. That's why today in Niger Delta, our Niger Delta, the Nigerian government characterized us as militants. Till today, we are even enjoying the name militant. Anywhere we go, if you call me militant, I'm happy to bear the militant. Our militant is not for destruction, it's for the freedom of our people. You understand? It's for the freedom of our people. The government of Nigeria, restructuring is what also me, I believe. That if Nigeria want to be a better for all of us, Nigeria must be restructured. And one thing I always agitate for and always argue on, the reason why Nigeria is having problem to the Nigeria 1999 constitution is because of the economy. Nigeria is playing a politics of oil politics. Nigeria politics is all about oil politics. If you look very well now, who want to control the bulk of the oil? That is Nigeria politics. And if you look at it, at the end of the day, resources is being given to all the 36 states as a federal allocation. And I understand your point. Then who took the highest of the resources? The North. Because they have the highest local government area, and they have the highest senatorial district. So all of those things, and that's why you see they have the highest number in National Assembly, the House of Senate and House of Representatives, because it's the faulty constitution. I'm coming to finally. Truly, if we want to correct this abnormally, is to restructure it. And if we really want to restructure it, we need a capable and visionary leader who can stand to say, this is area I look at it. And this, because if you look at it, whether we like it or not, the Southeast have 5 states. The South have 6 states. The Southwest have 6. Then the North Central have 6. The Northeast has 5. Then the Northwest have 6. So if you compare all of those things, then you understand that even at that, they have the highest voting strength compared to the Southwest, South, and the Southeast because of that 40 constitution. You see, John Dagulo came up and bring out referendum, and I think that confirmed. The national confirm came. It deceived our own people. Do you know that then I was in Nigeria Institute of International Affairs in Lagos, where they were discussing about Nigeria? You see, our problem is that we from the southern Nigeria, our political actors, including the youth, community leaders, traditional rulers, they are not living in the spirit of unity. That is what is affecting us. If there is a unity among the southern Nigeria, the National Assembly, our people are there. When their issues come, they refuse to say, okay, if this is what people say, we are not coming to National Assembly again. Maybe the senator from the south is saying, I'm not coming. The senator from the south, I'm not coming. The senator from the south, I'm not coming, including House of Rep member. That house will become empty. And even the northern people, they cannot do anything without the effort of our own people. That's why I said, to correct this abnormality, we need youth who are people-oriented youth, who can sneakily be part of the system and correct it gradually from local government level to state level. Because even the state, we have state House of Assembly members. They are state law too. We can correct it politically, because if we don't, because politically, you see, the next day we see, they will tag you one name. When they tag you one day, because they have the economic power, they have the political will. Okay.
Yeah. My brother, let me be honest with you. Let me tell you the reason they cannot allow distortion to take place. It's only one thing. Where I don't know how to speak plenty grammar, but I have that wisdom. My brother, we are deep divided with religion. Religion is the major problem we have in Nigeria. Take it or leave it. Okay, look at what happened. Is it 2 days back or yesterday? About that guy in Sokoto. Atiku Abubakar tweeted, and down to the tweet comments, some people are saying, "You tweet this, you are going to lose my vote. We're not going to vote you." And he pulled it down.
He did it. He pulled
it down. Wow. My brother, take it or leave it. They use the religion to divide us. I'm in Denmark today, not like Christian, not like a Muslim, but Denmark is a Christian country, but they doesn't care if you want to go and look for work. Nobody will ask you, are you a Muslim? Are you a Christian? No.
Yes, Sam. Yes, Sam.
Even Reverend fathers here, they go to work and work. Eh? My brother, take it or you see religion, they use it to divide us. There's nothing it can do that will salvage Nigeria. My brother, believe me, you know, I have a kind of spiritual gift, something like that, you know. I have seen in spiritual and everything, Nigeria can never. Diplomat, if they give you that power, go and be the president of Nigeria. My brother, you can't do anything. Before Obasanjo said that, even Jesus Christ cannot get a rule Nigeria. Okay, you know, what do you think he meant by that?
So, brother,
okay,
what happened? They have the Igbo elders, and few of them went to British High Com. They went there to lobby for Nnamdi Kanu to be released, and they actually tabled their case before the British High Com that if they were not allowed to produce president 2023, they are going to seek for disintegration with Nigeria. Then also I had what do you guys think about that? Do you think, you know, let's be like, we are talking about a Western nation now. We have election coming up in Australia here. I think it will be on 23rd. They will have for the prime minister. I don't even know what tribe my prime minister came from. I don't even know. The guys that are contesting, I don't even know what tribe they came from. But in Africa, it's easy for us to tell what tribe our prime minister came from. Yeah. Do you think, like, apart from the constitutional review, do you think that they should open the bailout? Whoever that is qualified, Chief Diplomat, he said qualified, but you are going to Jonathan again. Whoever people think qualified, doesn't matter what tribe it comes from, should win, or they should leave it for Igbo and Ijo, or Igbo Southeast and South. Or see, listen, they ask the Igbo elders question. They say South, they have people that speak Igbo, like Ikwere people. You know, they said no, they want president from the Southeast, Igbo speaking president from the Southeast. You heard it, right? So now, what do you guys think? Do you think that the presidency should be soon there? Because Atiku is actually wasn't strong. He wanted it. So what do you guys think? Should it be open and people will make choice? Yeah.
I think this is Ushe Emmanuel.
Yeah.
That question is a very good question. My earlier statement, I make it very clear that for making it open is the decision of the PDP National Working Committee, not for other political party. Like APC, on their own part, they have already given up to southern part of Nigeria. And if by right, if you want to look at it, if you give it to southern part of Nigeria, the only people which I know from the southern part of Nigeria who has never changed the power of president is from the southeast, which is the 5 states that is made up from the southeast. But the areas where south-south argument came is that the south-south were not given the opportunity to complete their 8th term as way others region complete their term. But by right, and if you want to look at people who had been shortchanged for so long in the Nigeria from 1999 at the southeast, if anybody says somebody from Igbo should come and become president from the south-south geopolitical zone, they will let me tell you, everybody in Nigeria know that where you can trace average Igbo, where they can claim ownership of this is their state, is this 5 states that made up of the southeastern part of the country. But so those people argument is right. If it's an Igbo man, but he's the mix with the south-south. He's under the geopolitical zone of the south-south.
It's an Igbo too.
Yeah, let me come in. You see,
okay.
You see now, when diplomats say, where you can get the Igbo, this is from the 5 states, right? Is what you said, you know. Listen, when you say Ijo nation, you know, when you say Ijo nation, you are talking about also Ijo in Ondo State, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, you are talking about Ijo in Ondo State, Ijo in Calabar and everything. You see, Nigeria have destroyed Igbos and make others or make people to believe that Igbo is only in 5 states. For me, we are in 30 states in Nigeria. We are in 30 Igbo speaking that is the origin, from the origin, Igbo speaking language. We are in 30 states in Nigeria. Not we live there. That's where the ancestors and everything. In Benue, there is Igbo speaking people there. This is why we are so angry with Olanese, because they allow federal government to make us to believe that we are only in 5 states. And this is very bad. Do you know there's Igbo in Bayelsa State? Diplomatic, you know?
Yeah, I agree with you.
There's Igbo in Bayelsa State speaking Igbo.
Let me tell you, they are Igbo in all the 36 states. They are Igbo in all the 36 states.
No. I'm not talking about that. No, I said 30 states. This is where they live, they speak, they have been there from century. In 13 states, I said 30 states.
Okay.
There is Igbo in Benue State. Speaking Igbo, they are dialect, they have 4 market days in Benue State. In Kogi State, there is Igbo there. In Delta, in Edo, in Bayelsa, in Calabar, the Olanese and our governors, they all do not. I'm so angry now because they make people to believe that we are only in 5 states. We are too small. But believe me, if Nigeria is a country that is okay, it doesn't matter when they say Igbo, when they say it's time to produce Igbo president. It doesn't matter in 5 states. Anywhere they speak Igbo, that person have the right to come out as an Igbo presidency. You know,
but do you know why it will not work? Observation. Do you know why it will not work? Because of the political structure, how they structure the country based on the 6 geopolitical zone.
That's what
they are counting the presidency based on the geopolitical zone.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. That is how this is so so appalling. Something they did to Igbo that is not good. You know, okay, this is political zone. Where on earth is this established? Tell me, where on earth is this earth? There's no place on earth they have south. There's no place on earth they have south. You know what I'm talking about, this diplomat. You know, we're educated, you know what I'm talking about. But we are divided into religion and into tribe and everything, and that is not working. Believe me, brother. The best thing, I believe that Ijo is a nation. Shekili is a nation. Igbo is a nation. Yes. I believe that. You know?
Do you know Chief Diplomat extend? Sorry, just 1 minute. Do you know Chief Diplomat extend Ijo all the way to Bende? No, Bende. I remember Chief Diplomat told me he extend Ijo all the way to Bende and to some side of Imo State, right?
Yeah, some part of Imo and some part of Abia.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. I'll let you guys continue. I'll grab water.
So, my brother, I'm listening. You were saying something before.
Yeah, brother. You know, the fact is that it's high time. No, brother. I see when the time you have a little time with Nnamdi Kanu, you ask him some question. I watched that interview where you are in the same program with Nnamdi Kanu. You know, my brother. You see, Ijo guys are so powerful and so nice. They have the art of Igbo people. We are brothers. You know. We are brothers. Okay, yes, okay, you are back. Oh, yeah, say what?
Yeah, I was saying this. I said that do you know Chief Diplomat told me that Ijo extended all the way to Abia States? Well, I remember, I can't forget that, and to some side of Imo State. So if you are following all these things now, the Southeast, they Ohaneze Ndibo that you are saying now, they particularly said, I had them interview them, they made it clear that the 5 states, they are talking about Southeast, they want the presidency to come from.
Yeah.
They don't want other place, maybe Igbo speaking from Delta, Bend, whatever area. They just want that side. But you are saying they stand it all the while. If you're saying that, then the position may run away from the Igbos. I don't think they'll be happy with you.
You don't get what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that I said if Nigeria is it's a nice country where things work, when they say it's time of Igbo presidency, just like the diplomat said that because we are divided into geopolitical zone. That's why they say they need only Igbos from Southeast, the 5 states. No, but believe me, if it's on a normal playground, it's supposed to be anywhere is Igbo, anywhere that is Igbo people. It's supposed to lend that, extend that into them. You know what I'm saying? But Nigeria is not working. That's why they divide us into 6 political zones.
But do you know, my brother?
Yeah,
my brother. Do you know that your argument you are saying,
Yeah.
by right, that simply shows that when you say everybody from those where Igbo they can become president. But let me tell you, where you can find predominantly Igbo people that can say this is where this place from here to end is owned by Igbo people. The area you are talking about, yes, there can be a particular area in Benue that Igbo are occupying, but Igbo cannot claim anything in that area because they have where they migrated from and where they stay in that place. But in Nigeria politics, how they structure it, they structure it based on geopolitical zone. Arrangement is arrangement between the founding fathers. You understand? If the arrangement is there, the arrangement is bringing peace, bringing understanding among us, where you can trace, okay, they are Igbo in another state. Nobody dispute that fact. But where we can say, okay, look at the Nigeria now. The Nigeria is being recognized such a way that they said they have 3 major tribes. Look at it. Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo. And they go ahead and produce a naira, call it Wajobia.
Yeah.
You agree with me? So that simply shows that the Yoruba, the Hausa, and Igbo, they are the one that will be ruling. You understand? Among this Wajobia tribe now, among this Waibosua tribe now, the Hausa are still ruling. The Bia has never ruling. But why is ruling? Joe has ruled. Then where is the Bia? Then even we from the Ijaw ethnic nationality now said that Ijaw is the 4th largest ethnic group. Now why should you also be in a period of marginal? You understand me, my brother, my point now.
Really?
Now if you look at it now, as a 4th largest ethnic group in the Niger Delta, Ijaw is the highest population ethnic group in Niger Delta. When you go to the of it now, every other tribe are still part of the Niger Delta because every tribe is a nation. Today, Ijaw cannot say that Niger Delta there are no tribe. No, Ijaw man cannot say that. Ijaw man know that they are Shekiri, they have their own nation. They are Urobo, they have their own nation. They are Isoko, they have their own nation. You can see how it is. But the issues of how politically the founding father put the country together in such a way that the northerners, the northern Nigeria, were predominantly Muslim. The southern Nigeria, predominantly Christian. And when you brought those people who are living in different areas of worship together, and this area of worship together, there must be a gentleman arrangement to balance everybody's interests. These issues of Muslim and Christian is a way to balancing the interests of the religious part of it, like what you said. Yes, the country has been taken over by religious, and this has been practicing for so long years ago, even till before we are speaking today, we are giving birth. So for you to change your system, there is a gentleman agreement between them. Now, where Igbo man can say, today if you give Igbo man president from Delta State, for instance, I'm just citing an example, Delta State, Igbo people will still come out and tell you that the president you have, you bring out, I know he's an Igbo man, but it is not coming from the location, the geographical location where they trace Igbo, which is the South East geopolitical zone. So if you look at it by right, based on the arrangement of the country, where the president can emerge of the country of Nigeria is among the 5 states, down from Abia, Imo, Enugu, Anambra, from that side, that is where you can produce the president. Igbo man can tell you that,
Imo.
yes.
Imo is very big. Call Imo. Please, call Imo.
I'll call Imo now. I say Imo, okay. Abia.
Okay.
I first mention Imo.
Okay. Because of hope, who's on the
yeah. I agree with you for what you said, but I agree with you. You are right for what you said, no. But what I'm trying to say that we are in 13 states. It's just state dividing, you know. Okay,
I agree with you. Yeah, you are right.
You know,
you are right.
Okay. Look at what happened in Rivers State. They cut half of Egbema to Rivers State. Half of Egbema is in Imo State. They have their family in Rivers State. They have their family in Imo State. They use this state. The same thing happened.
But do you know? Do you know that I'm from Egbema?
Egbema?
Yes, I'm from Egbema clan. That is what I want to tell you now. Okay. When you see Egbema, listen, when you see Egbema, they are talking about.
Yeah.
We have the Egbema in Edo, in Ovia Southwest, in Ovia North. We have them from 4 local government area in Edo State, Egbema people. We also have the Egbema people in Delta, in Warri North local government area. We have the Egbema people in Rivers. We have the Egbema people in Imo. To tell you that Egbema as a kingdom spread around how many states? So to tell you that's why when you say something, there are some Egbema people you see in Imo. That's how we trace our origin, that our brothers in Imo, our brothers in Indoki in Abia. Indoki is your people in Abia. You can see the Egbema we are talking about. I am from the Egbema kingdom.
We are one people. Look at okay. Let me use Asari Dukubo for this case study. Asari Dukubo have blood of Igbo. His parents come from. That's what they give him Ediabani. You know his history. Asari Dukubo. So we are all one. We are all one people. But the fact is that let me just give a solution. If Nigeria can work out, let me get either the restructure Nigeria, change the constitution, or let them put referendum on table. Let people decide. This really, either the restructure in Nigeria, okay, people will start, okay, maybe yes, let's look if Nigeria will get okay, or change the constitution, or put referendum on table. Without these 3 things, my brother, anybody that's doing anything, Nigeria can never get well. I'm telling you. Because the core North man believe that they hold Nigeria. Nigeria is their property.
But do you know why it happened like that?
No.
Do you know why it happened like that?
Yeah,
the people we call our representative make it look like that. The Northern man cannot tell you that he owes Nigeria, because there are 2 different area come together to form Nigeria. They have the Northern Nigeria, we have the Southern Nigeria. Every Northern man know that everybody know where they come from. But our leaders, our representative that we put in the government house, make it look as if that they always dance to the tune, because they don't stand for what they believe. They always stand for what can benefit their own pocket. And that is why I am saying, I'm an advocate of saying that people like you now that are speaking, that's okay. You have the blood to say, this is supposed to be good for my people. And when you are inside the government house, and you are, maybe for instance, you are a governor of your state, and you have that blood to speak for your people, say, this is what you want. And everybody that working under you in your cabinet will follow your vision. But if you are not in part of the system, whatever philosophy, whatever vision you have, it will not work. We see when you are a governor of a state, then from that process, the people that are working with you from local government level to state house of assembly, you know one way in order to skimp in and bring people in to support your vision. And when you are working like that, that's simply so that other person like you, maybe in Anambra, doing the same thing. Other person like you, maybe in Imo, doing the same thing. Other person like you, maybe in Abia, doing the same thing. This thing we are discussing here could have been issues of communication or co-communication. You can see, because they have a governorship forum. When you as a governor, you say what they are doing is not good. All the Igbo governor come together and say, no, this is what we want. If you don't do it, we are not coming. People will still come back to round table discussion. But when there are people who are not there to speak and decide what they want for their people, this is where the problem is coming from. Look at the North now. They are fighting to have a consensus candidate. But look at our own brothers. Are they fighting for consensus candidate? No. They are continuing to abusing themselves. Have you seen any Northern governors abusing themselves in public? But look at our own people. They are abusing one another. You can see, this is the area we are talking about. We from the side, we have not produced people-oriented, young, vibrant leaders. who's supposed to understand this is what our people want, and they stood by it and worked towards it. Immediately we get it right from the southeast, from the south, and the southwest. I tell you, the northern people cannot tell you that they will tell you what to do. It won't work that way.
Yeah, my brother.
It is our own people is the problem.
Yeah, my brother. I agree with you. We are also part of the problem. But believe me, if this thing I mentioned previously didn't take place, there's nothing you can do. Okay, ask yourself, why is it that any Southerner that want to become president or want to become governor, he will first of all go to the north and take permission from them and change his attire, tie the Hausa, whatever them, No, it's not funny. No, it's not funny. You have to promise that you must be loyal to them. Then before coming down to your people and to seek permission. Why?
Let's clear that one, brother. Let's clear that one. I don't think that one is like sentiment, because remember, Buhari just went to the east. You can see he wore the Ebubago clothes.
No. I'm not talking about. It's not about the clothes. No. Check all those contestants from the south. When you want to contest for the governor, you will go to the north. You will go to Sokoto. You will go and meet this guy. What is this guy name? What is Emir? Yes, you can meet Emir. You have to go there and tell them the reasons and promise you have to be loyal to them. If not, you can never achieve your political career in the south.
My brother, let me observe you. It is the way you view it. That is their own belief. Otherwise, when you want to contest a governor, is there anybody who will come from Sokoto come and vote the person in Imo State?
No.
If anybody want to contest a governor, can Imo person or can somebody from Kanu, Jamfarawa, Mina come and vote for the governor from Imo State?
No.
No. Then that's why to tell you that it is the way you put your house together. That is how you work on it. Let me, for example, if you don't know how to lay your bed in your house, it is your own problem. Have you seen anybody who contest a governor in Sokoto and that come to Abia or Anambra to come and say, I want to contest, I need your support? No. Maybe you want to contest for presidency. Maybe you want to contest for office of the president. The only thing that will make you to go to the north, you know very well that the majority of voters' strength come from the north. So you will now go and seek for more delegates because they have the more number than the rest other people. If you talk about that, I agree with you. That is where the fourth come from. That is where the constitution come from. The fourth of the constitution come from.
Okay, Chief Diplomat, let me give you a series of example. First of all, let's take the past election in the Edo State. Pastor Iyamo Abiwot, he went to the north. He went to the north. Even the sitting governor, they went to the north. Even when we want to contest Anambra State election, most of them went to the north. Look at what happened to Imo State. From number 4, he become number 5.
Take the Imo State own out. Imo State own is
yes. No. From number 4, he became number 1. See, the North have all it takes. They have the power. They can sit down and write it and say, you are going there, you are going there, and you will go there.
Anyway, guys, we'll be checking this and get up today. We have just like 7 minutes to go. So let's just round up and then 7 minutes, and we think we have to go on that. I think, let's just say this. Do you guys think, like now, we have an information that, let's go to final one, that we have an information that Nnamdi Kanu, whose court case will be on Wednesday. The information that's coming out that Nnamdi Kanu will not be released. The Nigerian government, many politicians think that when Nnamdi Kanu is being released, it will disrupt the election coming up. So therefore, in order to protect this election, that Nnamdi Kanu will remain there. So we're asking, will Nnamdi Kanu be a board of contest for the election now? Do you think that what Nigerian government is planning is good? Because not only Buhari himself, a lot of politicians have come up and say, if Nnamdi Kanu have to come out, then there would be an issue on the election. Either Buhari tenure will be extended, or Nigeria will hand over to military. This is what they are saying. So what do you guys think? Do you think that for the best interest of the nation, that Nnamdi Kanu should remain or should be released or what? That's the problem now. Because Buhari say, if I have to release Nnamdi Kanu, this is what will happen. Either my tenure will be extended or hand over to Osibajo as what acting president or military will take over. Because with the situation at hand, the release of Nnamdi Kanu, the election will not take place. What do you guys
But let me
think?
tell you, when you say Buhari will hand over to Osibajo, Constitution will never allow him to do that.
No,
Because
yeah.
Constitution will never allow him to do that. And even because of Nnamdi Kanu, they said they're not going to do election, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you, Nnamdi Kanu case is in the court. It is now the responsibility. I think the charges, they have already released some of those charges. Some of those charges have been removed. The last court sitting. I think by that case, some of us always say that Nnamdi Kanu case should be treated according to the rules of the law. It should not be part of political. It should be treated according to the law. Whether you like it or not, Nnamdi Kanu have never carried gun to kill fowl or kill anybody in the street. Whatever thing happened in the Southeast, some persons just put it because he's the leader of the IPOB. That is why they put everything to his own head. Otherwise, Nnamdi Kanu have never carried gun to go and kill somebody in the Southeast or whatever, any place. So if you look at it, Nnamdi Kanu still have a very fair case with the federal government. It is the responsibility of Nnamdi Kanu lawyers to stood on their ground to defend him on that very day. So any matter that is in court, people like us, you are not a lawyer, I'm not a lawyer, you are not a judge, I'm not a judge. Let's allow the law of the land to try as much as possible to bring justice to the matter.
But before you finish up that, they are arguing, even when the case does not have the evidence, I guess the government is piling up every day. They are now thinking about the safety of the people and the safety of the election. Nigeria is about to witness a new government, and they are saying this, that if Nnamdi Kanu should be released, because Nnamdi Kanu have this multitude of followers who believe that the secession or the establishment of Biafra is their best option. So in that form, there will be no election, and you know what is going on? So the government will be arguing secretly, both the politicians, they want the government to have Nnamdi Kanu either through adjournment after the election, whoever that get in can decide to leave him, or Buhari, a day to hand over, he can have a political pardon to Nnamdi Kanu. So what do you think? Do you think that this is a good idea? They should release the guy. The lawyers, when the lawyers have to beat the case, they will allow them to go through. What do you think, brother?
Yeah, you see, listen, first of all, Nigeria is a country that don't respect law. They don't respect their law. They don't respect their judiciary. They don't respect the content of the courts. That is Nigeria for you. Federal government knows that Nnamdi Kanu have waking a lot of people up down to the middle belt to Duduwas, South. They have waking a lot of people up. The best thing for federal government to do is it cannot compare Nigeria today to Nigeria 1960. People have wised up. Listen to what Nnamdi Kanu said. He already asked for referendum. We are in the Western Europe here. After all, today in UK, Scotland want to go to referendum. Listen to what Nnamdi Kanu said. Okay, let peace reign. You cannot have Nigeria. You cannot have Nigeria in your pocket forever. There will be a time people will wake up and say no. And the fact is that some minutes ago, you said some of the leaders went to go and see UK High Commissioner in Abuja. Listen, those our elders, they know that the rain that is about to fall will beat the poor, will beat the rich. They know it. They know it. No? So the best thing, they should listen to Martin and can call in the round table. This and this, what this is. Okay, let's have a dialogue. And everything will work out fine. That's
But
what.
the release of Nnamdi Kanu will disrupt the election coming up. Now, the IPOB, the argument is that Nigeria needs to restructure, and there's tenor for Igbo men.
Excuse me, if you listen now, the Kanu, it's going to be the same thing. If you keep it there, it will be the same thing. Oduduwa, the Southwest are telling you that they are without referendum, there will be no election. Some of their leaders, they are speaking it in one voice now. So you keep him there or you kill him, everybody have to wake up. Nigeria is not going to be the same again.
That's right. Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you everybody thank you, Chief Diplomat, for joining us tonight. I know you have been very busy. Chief Diplomat, what did Jonathan Goodluck give to you? You have been campaigning for Jonathan Goodluck everywhere and attacking Wike. What did Wike do to you? Wike, huh? Oh man.
Now we can know it's an Igbo man now. Before we can say
Really?
it's an Igbo man. Now it's an Igbo man.
Thank you, my brother. My brother, let me tell you, politics can make a man to change from different color to another color. You understand? You see, now Governor Wenke will not saying that he's an Igbo man. I laugh. Where I have issue with Governor Wenke is that you are a governor of a state. There are some things as a governor you don't say. You must control your temper as a leader of a state. Recently, the Ogoni people were doing their youth end of year anniversary. As a governor of the state, he was invited. He went there to go and insult INC, the Joint National Congress.
So you guys are terrorists.
You understand? That the Ijaw people are Fulanis in Niger Delta.
Yeah, that was and he got clapped. He got clapped by people. Yeah.
So after then, he said that look at what he wrote there. Look at what he wrote there. Long paper for fake. Not you are just abusing a nation. And you know why some of us were so angry with Governor Wike? Governor Wike had problem with his own brother, Amechi.
Yeah.
It's the same people you are abusing today. They are the ones that give you the backbone, give you all what you need. Otherwise, Amechi at that time could have win hands down to Governor Wike because Amechi had the structure at that time. But things was overturned. Things were overturned because the Ijaw people now said that the way Amechi wake up and do several things, people were not happy. The Aquarians, you people from the upland, you have been ruling for 20-something years now. The first man to become governor in Rivers State is an Ijaw man, Dieter Smith. And these people fought from the beginning until another person has said, okay, let other people also come. Omeya come, from Omeya to Peter Odili, then Amechi. For Amechi part, these people you are abusing today, these are people that give you the backbone for you to succeed. The same job people you have been, they make you become a minister of education. From minister of education, they brought you from minister of education, make you become governor. In Rivers State, out of 23 local government area, the Ijaw has 11. Then there are some other parts of the local government area in Port Harcourt that you will still find Ijaw people with their voting strength. So these people you are abusing, you not going to, if you say make a Ijaw person from riverine area should come, you're supposed to allow the people to go ahead and work for who they want. You cannot be in a position, say, this is the person I want to bring for you people. So if Ikwere people say they want to bring their governor, Ijaw man does not have right to say, Ikwere, this is the person we want. No. For instance now, if the Nigerian now say, okay, Igbo man should become governor in 2023, nobody in Nigeria can say, now this person will be. It is the responsibility of Igbo people to say, okay, the one person we want is also as a person. When Igbo people present that candidate, everybody queue. But when you begin to say that person cannot be, then you are also part of the problem. This is my area of Governor Wike. Governor Wike is trying to bring somebody from Okrika. You understand? And when he's going there now, the person you want to bring in is not the problem. For the aspect of you are abusing everybody Only you are fighting Godwin Obaseki. Only you are fighting the governor of this state in the southeast. Only you are fighting.
He said that people say that they don't want Governor Wike to be president because he will fight everybody.
So when you see the life of the man, you now went to a source of that matter. You have issue with a father, a House of Rep member, a federal lawmaker who represents his own people, Degema and Bonun federal constituency. You go ahead because of the political dispute you have with him. You bring interest on it and you declare him wanted as a state governor.
I think he was arrested yesterday. The man was arrested yesterday, right?
Really?
Not yesterday. He was arrested in the day of his screening. That they want to screen as a governor because he's a governorship aspirant. Under the People Democratic Party.
I saw it online.
Wow.
So the game plan is that Governor Wike don't want him to come. So Governor Wike want to detain him since after the screen of the exercise of the People Democratic Party, then he will now say, yeah, release him. That is so despotic and autocratic.
Yeah, that's not good.
It's not supposed to be so. If somebody say, for instance, now as you are there, my brother, if God say you are the next governor of the state you come from, nobody on earth can bring you down. Nobody on earth can bring you down. My concern is that why should you, because of that, you now go to an altar, then you now abuse the whole nation. That may God may thunder fire you and your INC and the Joy Youth. You abuse everybody.
No.
So you now allow us to sit down and fold our hand and be washing? No.
Well, people know Wike with his utterances from time. There was a time Wike gathered all the traditional rulers in a hall and abused them.
Yes.
People know that. Okay, guys, I have to leave now. Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys.
Okay. All right. People will also have some. Nice to meet you.
On Monday, I will try to hook up, and you guys should have the wonderful Isaac Aburo, right?
Okay. Yes, my brother.
Okay, take care, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us, bro. Thank you too. Thank you for joining us. It was awesome. Guys, we have overstayed our 1 hour because of the sweetness of this program. Anyway, I thank our brother that joined us, and I thank Chief Diplomat that joined us. The program was so amazing. We have time to laugh, even our differences, our different opinions, our different views. We still have time to maturely laugh and smile to each other, and reason together what it is. That's all it's all about. You just have to dialogue, argue maturely, and be happy. That's all. We can try as much as we can. And you that are listening to, when you argue yours, try please to dialogue and smile. Don't make it too hard to yourself. The world is too big or too small for you to kill yourself, okay? Now, Governor Wike have been terrorizing your people like you've been terrorizing everybody. This time around, I just ask people, you guys know who is the best. You want an Igbo man to get in, let it be a single vote for Igbo man, or do you want it to be open to all tribes? Like here in Australia, we know that the election that is coming, I don't even know what tribe our prime minister is. I just know he's contesting. I believe that's how the whole thing needs to be. So enjoy your night, and I hope to see you next week. Thank you. Those that are sharing now and those that will share later. Enjoy yourself and stay safe. Lord will be the future you. See you, guys. Let's just come in again. My music is coming. I like music so much, guys. So I just get in. Here we go. See you guys. All the best. Stay safe. Enjoy. Stay safe.